Good evening, ladies. How's
Good
everyone
evening.
doing? Looking
Hey.
lovely this evening. Look at Wendy. I like the hair, Wendy. Oh, and look at Bonnie. Okay, listen, ladies. I tell you, we can do something with some hair. Uh, every week
And
we
glasses.
what's that? And glasses. Those, oh, her glasses are real funky. Very cute. Very nice. So, hey guys,
That's
out
so
there,
funny.
remember we need you to like, subscribe, share, and leave us a comment. Hey, we appreciate all you people, everyone that looked at our last episode, and that was online dating scammers, real popular. And you know what? It's a fact. It happens. So, ladies and men, but probably more ladies, more prevalent. But just be careful out there, and get to know someone a little bit before you meet them in person, and definitely meet with whomever you meet them in an open environment, not in
Yes.
home or anything like that. So this week we want to just be a little bit more positive, and we want to talk about the 12 ways to get to know someone um, on a dating app. So there's always someone coming up with different things for us to follow. Sometimes we can go along with some of the things, they make sense. So some of these do make sense, and a lot of them are for safety reasons as well. So these are 12 ways to get to know someone through online dating. Yvonne, you want to tell us first of all of these, of those that you selected, if you agree with those, or if you have others that you like to suggest to people as far as getting to know someone online.
I did pick four things from the list, and this is a new day and time for me. And the way they do things now is not the way I grew up and did things. All right. So I will tell you, I was reluctant, okay, on even writing down four choices. Okay. But I found four things. All
So,
right.
so tell me of the four that are there. Do you agree? Read those and tell me if you agree with any of those.
I do agree with these four. I may not have asked them in the same way. The first one is I would ask someone in conversation, what's the last fun thing you did? Okay.
Okay.
Um, what was they how did they phrase it?
They said, "Have you done anything fun lately?"
Right. So see, the way I phrase it, I feel like it's more interesting and not so in my mind detailed. All right.
Okay.
The second thing, and this would be because it's something that I do, and I'm just interested if you do it. Are you a binge watcher? Do you binge watch things? Okay. Because I do. I love binge watching. All right. Um, the next thing is if you had a bucket list, what would be on it?
No, that's on the other one. So one of yours is, do you have a favorite movie?
Out and then that one I put, are you a movie goer? Because I
Okay.
really don't care what your favorite movie is. I care
You don't
that
care.
you like to go to the movies.
But that tells a lot, though, Bunny, what that favorite movie is, though. That tells a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah, but see, I don't mind um maybe getting into your movie and like that, because I think
Okay, okay.
I had a date like that and I didn't really like the movie. But the point was I went to that movie because then I get my chance to pick the movie I want.
Yeah.
I just want to know you like to go to the movies.
Okay,
Basically,
okay.
that,
Because I was
that,
gonna say, if he said he liked Jeffrey Dahmer, that's a red flag.
well, I
Well,
don't know. In an
I like
interesting
Jeffrey
movie.
Dahmer.
Oh, well, I didn't.
Yeah, see, I
It was
mean, it
one
would
of
have
the
been
number one
it
on
would have been an
Netflix. I didn't
interesting
watch it
movie
though,
to
but
me.
yeah.
Let's say the first movie that I went to on this particular date was a one of those I like vampire movies, but I don't like the other one where they eat people. I don't know what you call those movies again.
Like The
Um
Walking Dead and all of
yeah,
that.
like The Walking Dead. Yeah, like that kind of those kind of movies literally scare me. Vampire movies to me are sexy. They almost have the same kind of thing where you kind of eating somebody, but drinking
You bite,
blood.
vampires just bite.
Right, they bite in the sexy. They bite you in the sex. So that would tell me something about the person. You like that gory stuff, and I like the sexy stuff. But I'll go to your gory movie,
Mhm.
whether I close my eyes or whatever, because I get to take you to my sexy movie. So in my mind, I'm asking the questions that I like to do. So I don't care if you got a bucket list. I'm just going to ask you, well, if you had a bucket list, what would be on it? You see,
So
you understand my ideas of how I'm saying
no,
it?
I do. So your other one, Bonnie, the other question that they say is an important way to approach a dating online. It's what's your favorite thing to do over the weekend? So
Right.
would you ask that question that way, or would you phrase it a different way?
I would ask it that way.
I'm not sure I would even ask it. I
Okay.
mean, I guess I do want to know if you do things on the weekend. What do you do on the weekend? I guess.
Okay,
You know,
okay. So you really wouldn't. Okay, so let me ask you this. Now that you've said that and you've kind of rephrased the questions a little bit, do you think that that's been successful for you on when you've been online dating in terms of getting to the first date? Because this is all about at least getting to the first date.
I've never asked those questions. I'm sorry, on online dating. I mean,
Okay.
so that's why it was difficult for me, because these are just like things that I was like, what? And then there's one down there, kiss, marry, and
Well, hold on. Let's not jump ahead because I want to
okay,
know what
sorry.
kind of questions. No, what kind of questions do you ask though? Because there may be something that you're asking that might resonate with someone else.
I'm not sure I'm a question asker. I might be more of a listener, and then I respond. I'm not sure I'm the one who initiates a question.
Okay, okay, all right. But so you just, but no, you don't think you have
No,
to
I'm kind of listening and respond. And actually, I just don't remember the last online connection I had with somebody that I can remember.
right all the details.
That.
Okay, no, that's
Okay,
fair.
yeah,
No, that's
yeah.
fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Well, anyway, everyone out there, ladies, especially. So those are some of the four things that uh, this individual that has done this survey believes are important to ask when you're trying to get to know someone online. So we've got 12 things. And so Wendy's going to take us through the next four and let us know whether or not these four resonate with her, or does she ask different types of questions? So Wendy, do you want me to read the questions for you? Do you have them? You good?
Okay, so are you an early bird or a night owl? Is that where we are?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That's important.
So
That's
do you
important. I don't think that I ask these questions, so let me say that. But
okay.
I need to.
Okay.
That one has come out recently, Bunny, without me asking. The guy said that I was chatting with, and then we took it to the phone, okay? He said that he goes to bed at 9.
So you got to call him before 9.
Every night.
7 days. Wait, 7 days a week?
7 days a week.
Oh no, you can't do that.
And I said, yeah, I think I asked what you did every night. Every night is, and he said, yeah, every night. So I was like, I don't go until after 10.
At least an hour later, right?
So yeah, I'm a night owl, I guess you call that. And he's an early bird.
Uh-huh. And that's important too, because you know what? You call him at 9:30 and you really want
He's
to talk
sleepy.
to him and he's sleeping, and then you're disappointed.
Yeah. So that's a big one. Let's see, what else is it? Tell me a little about your family. Tell me a little about your family. You see, some of this, like Bonnie said, it just kind of unfolds in the conversation. I don't really ask questions like this. It just unfolds
as you're having a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so tell me, here what it says, what's the best present that you've ever received? But think about it, ladies, some of these are good questions, because the captions under these, for instance, so the one that says, what's the best present that you ever received? If it's someone that you end up having a relationship with, you have an idea of what they like, so you're able to surprise them without even saying anything.
That's too early in the relationship. I
No, no,
think
no, 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 Bonnie, that's for long term. So the comment was that this kind of question will help you in the future if you end up having a long-term relationship with this person, because now you have an idea of what they like, so you can actually surprise them without asking them anything, without saying anything, because you already have an idea of what they like. That was
okay,
just, the writer, that was just one comment that
right.
that they written, as far as that, knowing that up
Mm,
front kind of
mm.
helps sometimes. So Wendy, how long was your longest relationship? Have you ever asked that question? Do you think that's an important question to ask when you're meeting someone
I think
online?
people generally will tell you, when the last time you say, I think the question is more like, when was the last time you were in a relationship? Okay.
Right, that's
I
true.
think
That's
that's
how I
what you
would ask it.
usually, yeah. And in answering that question, people will generally say, I was married for da 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 years,
Right,
you
right.
know,
That's
or
true.
they usually give you that much.
Okay.
So
That's good. So it sounds like these aren't bad questions necessarily, but they're not questions that we ask, and they're more like things that just kind of morph in
Unfold.
conversation organically. It sounds like
yeah,
that's what the ladies are saying.
yeah.
So then the
Yeah.
last four are, do you have a bucket
Let
list?
me hold on one
Oh,
second.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Wendy.
Back to the family one. Tell me
Uh-huh.
a little about your family. I would probably say, do you have kids? Do you?
Oh, okay. And you see, and I wouldn't, and the way that I would say it is, I would say, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh, okay, okay.
'Cause I've said that, and then
Yeah.
they'll say that I have two kids, I have a sister, yada yada, that lives
Mhm.
here, or whatever.
Right.
So I think we probably do, like you said, ask them in some form or fashion, but not necessarily in this way. And that's just intuitively we're doing that. So getting so on to the next one. So bucket list. I have asked that question because I have a bucket list. So I have asked, and I like to find out if they do have a bucket list, if anything on their bucket list matches my bucket list, because then that gives you an idea of whether or not you can tell if the person is
Well, I'm curious now that you said it. Can you tell me what's on your bucket list?
what's on my bucket list? Okay. On my bucket list is I've gone to Paris. That was on my bucket list. I want to do tandem skydiving still. I haven't done that. And my bucket list started years ago. So I wanted to climb Kennesaw Mountain. I've done that. I wanted to do Stone Mountain. I've done that. And then I have some other things on it too.
Okay.
Vacation destinations and a few other things I wanted to do. So I've done a lot of them
Okay.
already. So
Interesting.
that helps you know whether or not you have what you have in common with this person, if you
Yeah,
have
it does.
anything,
It does.
in
Yeah.
common. So never, oh, I love this question because this is a game that people play a lot.
Right. Right.
Never have I ever. So Bonnie, never
Wait, how
have
you
I.
gonna skip 10?
Oh, what was 10? Oh, I'm sorry.
That crazy one.
Oh, kiss. Well, actually, girls,
Yeah. What is that?
ladies, it's even crazier. I changed it. It actually said kiss, marry, kill. I was like,
Oh my
You know
God. What?
what? You know what? I have seen them play that on Andy Cohen.
well, that's a game, kiss, marry, kill.
Yes, I've
Oh,
seen
that's
them
what it
Who are
play
is.
you
that.
killing? Who's killing?
Well,
What?
it's like you guys familiar with Andy Cohen? The
Yeah,
book.
live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll ask whoever his guests are these questions about somebody in the housewife, like who do you have a crush on? Basically, that's Kiss. And then which character would you want to, or I should say, not character, but
Person, individual.
person, right? In the reality, this thing that you want to marry, and then who you want to kill. Yeah, he plays that.
Kill, you mean as in kill? Oh
That's
no.
what
So
I'm
I
saying.
can't. I misunderstood that question 100%. So
Oh,
I
you put chill.
put chill because I was like, okay, but I was thinking
It's
along.
like, who do you hate? Okay, basically you're saying.
Right. So
Yeah.
I would the way that I viewed this question was like, what type of person, what kind of kisser are you? Do you want to get married? I was all over the place. Do you want to get married? And then
That's why.
the chill part was, do you just like to chill at home on the weekends? I was like, no, I can't say. Okay, so that's what it is. Kiss, marry, kill. I
And
don't
it
know.
just came to me when you just said it, really.
Okay, I'm not asking anybody that. So
I'm saying. I jumped over that. So I didn't even understand it. I was like, I don't know. And no, I would never ask a question like this at all in life, ever.
No,
Well,
no.
Now, when you add
thank
a
you for
kill
enlightening
onto it,
us. So we know we can, ladies out there, that might be one you want to pass on as well. But that's your choice. It is a question: kiss, marry, or kill. So I guess you would ask the prospective suitor, who would you like? What woman, movie star, actress, whatever, that you would like to kiss, and then who would you like to marry, and then the last one. Who do you not like at all? I guess is what we'll say, because that other word is not very attractive.
right? I want to know who you're gonna
Yeah,
kill.
it gives you an idea of who they find sexy. Like I dated a guy one time. He was really into oh
But
gosh.
that's good, Wendy, because if they say Nia Long, then you're like, well, I don't look like Nia Long. So that
What
kind
is the rapper girl name with the paws on her chest?
of
Eve.
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 He really thought Eve was hot. I don't know if she was on the married part. She's probably on the kiss part.
Uh-huh. So he
No, I dated somebody that was in love with Sade, and he took me to her concert where I fell asleep, and he got very upset with me because one, Sade can sing, but she is the most boring performer ever. And I've never seen a girl with such a big head and a ponytail all the time. There's no other look, no other anything. Sade is
doesn't
Sade
have a big head,
yesteryear.
Bonnie. She's got a big forehead.
Right, she got that eraser head. I have an issue with that. But anyway, I fell asleep on the
I
concert,
love
and
Sade. I
I
love
know I love her too, but she's boring in public. She's boring. Like she didn't do anything but that big head, that ponytail going from side to side. Okay, that's it. No moving, no dancers, no extra, no anything. I love to be entertained. All right, but he
Oh
loved that.
yeah, you're right
He
about that.
Right, and he loved that woman, and he was very upset with me because I fell asleep at the concert because he thought, and I kept saying, I do like Sade, I do like Sade, but I I I don't like boring,
You couldn't convince him that by falling asleep, Bonnie. So
and I snore too, so I probably snored too.
that was probably
However,
not a memorable date for him.
well,
Hey,
no, we stayed together. We dated for a very long
oh,
time, so
Honey,
that
that
was
was
just
like $100 nap you took.
it was right. It was, but sorry,
hey guys out there, I hope you're enjoying yourself because we're enjoying ourselves. This is really a lot of fun. So please remember to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. And don't forget to tap that little red bell at the top so that whenever we have new content, you will get an alert. Because you know what? We have fun content, we have serious content, but we always have something for someone out there that's watching us. Hey,
we're
ladies,
always
so
girly
listen.
girls. We're
Yes.
always girly girls.
So Wendy, this is the last one. Would you rather? That's another game. Would you rather? So it's like, what would you rather be doing? Would you?
No, you said it wrong. Say it the other way. Is that would you rather? It's
What is it?
no, it's I don't have it on here, but you said it wrong. It's not would you rather. I
Okay.
You
never
skipped over that one too, Bonnie. Never, ever,
ever have I ever.
have I
Right.
ever.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm skipping everything tonight.
Yeah.
So never have I ever what,
Ever.
Bonnie?
Right.
Never have I ever what, Bonnie? What would
That's
you?
like a shot game, right?
Let me tell you something. That's not a game for Vonnie. Sorry.
So you've done a little bit of every. She's done a little
Got
bit.
it. Got it.
Guys, she's done a little bit of everything. Basically, that's what she's telling us.
Yeah.
So Wendy and I've not done a little bit. I've done some things, but never have I ever engaged in a romantic interlude in public. What about you, Wendy?
I have.
Oh, never have I ever kissed a girl.
Okay. And you and
Okay, I can say that too.
and
I
you-
will say that one. And there are some, but I'm more on the I've done it most of what you're gonna say.
and that's okay. You're more open minded, and that's free spirited, and that's wonderful. But ladies, Never have I ever. Think about that. If you ask a gentleman that, whatever he tells you is going to be rather interesting. It's going to tell you a lot about him as well. You know,
Right. But I
a
think
lot about him.
as a lady, I can't play that game with a guy, and I don't want to ask a potential suitor things like that, because they may not view you as open and, okay, you're older, you're wiser, you whatever. They judge. I feel personally, I feel like it's a judgment when you're a lady and you answer that question, and you may have done more things than they have. So for
Or
me,
you may
it's
have done something
personal.
that they truly consider to be outrageous and
Yeah,
out of
right.
their
That
So,
character
one
as
is
well.
very risky. That one is
yeah,
very
so
It
that's
is,
something I definitely wouldn't put in my to-do list on
Yeah.
on asking a man that.
hey,
Mm-mm.
ladies, it is risky, but for the person that answers it, it's a great thing for the person that's waiting for the response, because the person that's waiting for the response may learn something and may not want to continue with the conversation. So yes, I definitely agree that it's risky. It's risky for the person answering it, but not for the person getting the answer.
So I don't want to play the game, because then it can't be a one-way street.
I know,
right.
right?
Right.
And what's the last
You
one? That
don't want to
last
say
one.
crossword puzzles or something like that.
I know,
Okay.
right?
Hello.
No, what was our last one,
The
lady?
last one was would you rather? I think that's more like beach or mountain.
Right, exactly. Would you rather
Okay.
be, yes, would you rather be take a hike or would you rather walk on the beach? So
Right.
so which one would you rather do, ladies? Take a hike or walk on the beach?
I'm gonna walk on the beach.
I think we all walk on the beach.
Walk
But that's another good one. Some of these you might think are risky, but they actually give you insight to the person as well.
Yes, all of the questions do give you insight to I will say that all 12 questions give you insight to the person.
Yeah.
But do I want to learn it so early, even if it's going to be futuristic? No, I think not.
Okay, okay, that's fair. That's fair. So everyone out there, I am going to list all 12 of the questions, and you can formulate them the way that we've done, change them up to suit your personality, or phrase them the way that is going to get you the response that you want. Hopefully a positive one, but if it's not, then you know what? It's the one that you need to hear to make a difference and decide whether or not that's the person that you want to continue dating online. What do you
Right.
ladies, you have any parting words for all the women out there? Because we know that there are a lot of women dating online, because we talked about those different dating sites a couple weeks ago, and they've got millions and millions of followers.
No, just think about when you are talking to that person online, just think about what interests you and ask the questions and formulate it where you both can answer.
Don't ask a question you're not willing to answer.
I know that's a red flag. That's a red flag for the other person for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
We don't want no judgment passed right away,
Exactly. Exactly. So once again, ladies, remember, watch out for the scammers out there, because they do exist. But if
Yes.
you actually meet someone that you think is very interesting, ask them all the right questions before you go and meet them in public. Ladies, wouldn't you agree?
I agree, definitely.
And you know what? Before we leave, we are running. Our time is running out. But I wanted to just circle back, Wendy. You did say something about there's a rule. You didn't remember exactly the time frame. How long you should wait before you call it, gentlemen?
It's just not gentleman or lady. It's
Or either way, right?
yeah,
Either
yeah,
way.
I think it's 48 hours if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 40. This is all new to me. Okay.
Thank you.
That's good. I mean, at least we're trying to give women out there, give them some kind of guideline. I don't want to be structured like that, because you want things to be organic, as well.
Yeah,
But you still want to be safe and mindful of your own
Yes.
safety as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
So I think 48
you
hours
don't
is
want to be
fair.
thirsty,
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
I think 48 hours is fair,
I think so too.
because
I
I
like
mean, and the thing with that is, people, of our age group, a lot of them don't want to text, and I can understand that. I'm open to texting or a phone call. I prefer a phone call, but I'm not adverse to texting if that's what the person likes. But I am adverse to only texting and texting all the time. That's not going to work for me.
Oh,
So,
that will never work for me. Look,
no,
if I
no,
could cut the 48 to 24, that's fine for me because I hate
exactly.
texting. So I'm sorry.
But
Oh,
there are some men that truly do just like to text. But
yeah.
that's a red flag to me, because if you just want to text, that means that there's somebody in your environment that you can't have a conversation around.
That
So,
could be. It
Unless,
could be.
you're working or something like that,
well,
that would
that's
be.
true. That if it's in the daytime, well, if you're working at night or whatever, understandable. But I think that if you're interested in someone, that you have to at least you have to acquiesce to what makes them happy to some degree, anyway. You know what I
I
mean?
want to hear the voice. I mean, the voice means a lot to me. How
Yeah.
deep is the
And
voice?
that's just what I was thinking
Yeah.
about when I was looking at Shamor. Let me say it really fast. She was talking about women who had plastic surgery and nip tuck in, and she said after you've had 3 surgeries, she said after you've had 3 plastic surgeries, you should start sounding like Maya Angelou. So anyway, I just heard that today and
Larry?
I hollered. Okay, so yes, Wendy, I think you're right. I think maybe they're looking at your picture first. Now you're texting, so you spark some interest. And I think they do. I think people in general, I'm sorry, I didn't mean men, people in general. All right, maybe they do want to get to that next phase and hear if you sound like Maya Angelou, or you sound like Bonnie or Chrissy or Wendy. Yeah, so
Right. Maybe my
it's
voice
going
is
with it.
annoying. Maybe his is, or what? Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. So there is a reason, but so
Yes,
ladies out there, just remember safety first. Don't forget
safety.
to like, share, and leave a comment, and press that little bell at the top so you can get updates when we have new content. Ladies, any parting words?
Have a great evening. This month is something. Isn't this month
This
Women's
is
Month?
women's
Women's
this is
history.
women's month, right? Yeah.
Yes. So enjoy being a woman.
Oh, I like that, Bonnie. Winnie.
That's right. Get out and learn something about women's history, learn some history. We made a lot of contributions to this country.
Yeah.
So learn a
Be a
little bit about.
boss lady.
Yes.
So I agree with everything that the lady said, but do not forget, self-care is first care. And that's you. You come first.
Yes.
Self-care. Take care, ladies. We will see you all next week. Bye
Week.
bye.
Bye.